This is lesson 2.4, and we're going to go over applications of linear equations. So for the first exercise, we have that an employee at a cellular phone store is doing inventory. The store has 23 more conventional cell phones in stock than smartphones. If the store has a total of 73 phones, how many of each type of phone is in stock? So there's for us to work with applications, there's two things that we need to identify first all the time. So number one, it's to figure out what is the problem asking us to find. In this case, it is asking us to find the number of conventional phones and the number of smartphones. The second thing that we need to identify is what information it's given to us. So in this case, the first information that it's given to us is that there's 23 more conventional phones than smartphones. And the second information that it's given to us, it's that there's a total of 73 phones in the store. So now let's go ahead and come up with our equation. So we have two different units. The first one is the number of conventional phones. And then the other one, it's the number of smartphones. So these are the two different units that we have in the store, right? Now, because it says that there's 23 more conventional phones than smartphones, then that means that whatever the number of smartphones is, then we're gonna have 23 more than that of conventional phones. However, we don't know what the number of smartphone is. That's an unknown value. It's an unknown number. So we're going to be using a variable to represent that number. So let's say that the number of smartphones will be represented by the letter X, or the variable X, right? Now, because the number of smartphones it's going to be X, then let's say that the number of conventional phones will be that X amount plus 23, because we have 23 more conventional cell phones. Now, the other piece of information that was given to us is that there's a total of 73 phones. Now let's remember that whenever they say total, they mean that there's going to be some sort of addition or putting together. So total means a sum. So that means that the sum, the addition of the conventional cell phones plus the smartphones, it's going to be a total of 73. So that total, it's bringing us to add both number of the different type of phones, and then that's going to be an equal. So if I put all of this together, then we end up having X plus 23 and then plus X equals 73. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and solve. I can see that on my left side I can go ahead and combine my 2x values. So this is going to be 2x plus 23 equals 73. I want to isolate the x to find the number of smartphones. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 23 on both sides. So 2x equals 50. And then 2 is multiplying x, so I'm going to go ahead and divide by 2. So this is going to give us 1x equals 25. So that means that for smartphones, we have 25. Now, given that there's 25 smartphones, we can go ahead and find the number of conventional phones, right, by adding 23. So we're going to we have x plus 23. Instead of x, we're going to replace it for 25. was 23, and this is going to give us 48. So that means that for the conventional cell phones, we have 48, right? And that will be our solution. So there's 25 smartphones and 48 conventional cell phones in the store.